Hello, welcome to Wilco Whites. I'm Sean. Here we go for the Sunderland preview. Big game, really big game. Sunderland played 32, won 17, drawn 11, lost 4, scoring 49 goals, 28 goals conceded, 62 points, 7 points behind ourselves. This is why I think we need the win. We do not want Sunderland climbing up that table, clawing us back. We've already got Sheffield United and Burnley to contend with. If we beat Sunderland, we're 10 points clear of Sunderland, which would be fantastic. So, looking at their strengths, really good counter-attacking team. They come back from losing positions a lot. We've seen that over the past few games. I think with the Watford game as well, wasn't it? Clawing themselves back into that game, which is a sign of a good team. Ipswich did it last season. Really good at creating scoring chances. We're going to have to defensively be on our game. Skillful players. Got a lot of skillful players in the squad in Enzo Lafree, Joe Bellingham. Really good individually who can create these chances. They like to shoot. They like to shoot from distance. They like to shoot, especially from direct free kicks. Melly is going to have to be on it. No giving cheat goals away against this time. It can't happen. So they also they've scored a lot of goals, so they do take the chances. We're going to have to defensively be on the ball. They're very good at defending set pieces, which we're rubbish at set pieces, so it ain't going to be an issue. Watch will go score from a corner now. The style of play, they do like to attempt through balls. Again, they've taken a lot of shots. Try and control possession in the opponent's half. I don't think they can do that against us, though. I think we will have more of the ball, so possibly they're just going to sit a little bit and try and catch us on the counter attack, which they are good at. The weaknesses aerially, the slightly weak aerially, and defending against long shots. So we do like to shoot. We know that. We know 20 odd goals, 20 shots at a game. We've been doing. So it's something we need to continue. Consistent 11. They do have a consistent 11. Reggie Labrie, Mellier's mate, ex-manager from FC Lorente. He doesn't like to rotate. You'll see in the lineups is it's the same lineup. Now, interesting enough, before they beat Luton 2-0, they had conceded 6 goals in 3 games, which made him take Chris Mepham out of the defence, which obviously we know Chris Mepham is Welsh international, so the Welsh lads will know him well. Experienced defender, on loan from Bournemouth. So that was probably a surprise call, but they ended up getting a clean sheet against Luton, so it did work. But again, I think he'll stick with the same squad, the same 11 on against us on Monday night. So the game Monday night kicks off 8 o'clock. Stuart Atwell is the referee. Yeah, we'll talk about referees. Form-wise, Sunderland have won 3 and drawn 2 in the last 5 games. They have scored 10 goals in the last 5 matches. Ourselves, though, we've scored 13 goals in those last 5 matches. So they're averaging, I think it's 1.5. I think it's 1.53 goals per game. Sunderland. Injuries. Ourselves, obviously, Vobert and Bamford. I'm doing this before the press conference today, so unless something else comes out, I don't know. I don't think there's going to be any injuries. We've not heard any news on that, so it'll just be Vobert and Bamford out. Again, don't know if Bamford's back in training this week or not. Sunderland, they do have a few injuries. Ajibola Elisa has got a broken leg. Jaden Dans, Niall Huggins, who we know, ex-Leeds lad, Romain Mundell and Tom Watson are all injured. Now, looking at their squad, good 11, starting from the goalkeeper, and Anthony Patterson, we know is a really good goalkeeper at this level, and it's someone we've said and we've pointed out we would like to sign, possibly in the future. Then we've got Trey Hume, again, someone else we were linked with. Really good right back. He's got 5 assists, 1 goal this season. And I mean, ratings as well. He's got 7.4 rating this season. Really good ratings throughout the first 11 for Sunderland. Then got Daniel Ballard, centre half. He's the one who came in to replace Mepham for that game against Luton. And then we've got Luke Onion, Irish, 3 goals and 1 assist he's got. Then left back is Dennis Sirkin. He's got 3 goals, 2 assists. Moving up into the midfield, strong midfield, Joe Bellingham, doing really well. I'm trying to follow in his brother's footsteps. Not quite getting there, is he? But he's still a good player. 4 goals, 3 assists this season. Then you've got Daniel Neal, 3 assists, 2 goals, his midfield partner. Then we've got Chris Rigg in the 10, good young player, 17-year-old, got a really bright future. They've got a lot of high hopes of the Sunderland fans for this lad. 4 goals, 1 assist he's got. On the right, we've got Patrick Roberts. He came in last season, had some injury issues, doing well this season. He's got 5 goals, 2 assists. Then the January signing of Enzo Lafay from Roma. Big player for him, good player at this level. I think he's played 6 games, 1 goal, 1 assist so far. Then Wilson Isidore is the striker, doing well, 11 goals, 1 assist this season. I mean, looking at the bench, though, again, I've said it isn't the strongest of benches for Sunderland. Meander, I think he's a young attacker. He's, I think he's got 4 goals, 5 assists. So he's only 19 years old, so he's done well when he's come on. Salis Abdul Samad, he's not played much this season, midfielder. Then you got Jensen Silt, defender. Leo Helder, who we know, he's not been getting any game time really for him. Harrison Jones, Alexic, and Ogunsua, who I think is another young attacking player. Young squad. They really do have a young squad. But again, not a strong bench. So for the game, I think it's going to be a tight game. I'm going to 2-1. I think for ourselves, lineup-wise, it's going to be the same team. I think Grove keeps his spot in that midfield. Only because they do have a strong midfield in Bellingham and Neil. I don't think it's going to be as comfortable as we think. That's why I'm going to 2-1. I think Sunderland are capable of getting a goal against Melier and our defence. But we are on form. It's one of those. On paper, you look at the stats, similar in some. We are better in others. You'd think it'd be a tight game, but it's Leeds United. We're on form. We could just blow them away. But I'm going to stick with a 2-1. I'm going to go sensible. 2-1 game. and we will have too much for them. Reggie Labrie and Daniel Farker, they've only came up against each other once before in their careers, and that ended up in a draw. So not really anything we can go off stats wise on the head to heads of the manager. It'd be interesting to see. I've talked about Pascal Struijk now, how he gets back in the squad. The only way I could see him getting back in the squad is if he takes Gruev out and puts Ampadu back in midfield. Does he deserve to get back in the squad at the minute? I'm not so sure. The defence of ours has been so good with Ampadu and Rodon. The Welsh wall is standing tall at the minute. Melier, again, been performing, and I can't see it being another mistake. It can't happen. Lightning cannot strike twice, surely, against Sunderland. So that's why I'm going 2-1. I'm just going to play it safe. Would love a 3-0. But as I touched on beginning of this video, 3 points is a must. I think we can't be letting them get back up to 4 points behind us. Let's just keep them at arm's length, and then we just got Sheffield United and Burnley to deal with. I would then take a draw at Sheffield United. As long as they're not gaining points on us, it's in our hands, and only we can mess it up. So let's go, Leeds. So looking forward to this game Monday. I'm away next week, so for a few days, so I won't be doing. I might do something on my phone, or I might take the laptop and do something as a review of the match. I'm really looking forward to it. Late night Leeds tonight. Jump on there, watch that 10 p.m. on Imagine Not Being Leeds channel. Matty. Obviously we're going to look at the last match against Watford and just touch on the Sunderland game and our thoughts on the game and our score predictions. So really looking forward to that. Again, please like and subscribe to the channel. Really helps. It's growing slowly. It don't cost naught to do. Give me that support. It would be much appreciated. Thank you. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.